It's one of the most anticipated fights in history. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao.
We both are future Hall of Famers, and it's a good matchup.
This is one of the biggest fights in boxing history. What I'm always doing is thinking about the fans, how I make them happy.
Win or lose, do you want a rematch?
It all depends on, what round we knock him out in.
I faced Freddie Roach before.
Yeah.
And he said the same thing before.
Thanks, Champ. Appreciate it.
But now, with years of waiting finally over, what kind of history will they make?
I got the right to pick and choose who I want to fight. I earned that right.
I'm more content to walk outside the walls and catch a breeze. I'm more inclined to climb on bio ride internal seas. I'm more alive to vibe inside a mansion full of trees.
Everything is a process. Everything takes time. In 96, I was crawling. Now I'm running.
Don't cry, don't complain, just work.
They are the most decorated fighters of their era. But now, that era is almost done. Legacy meets destiny.
Which is more important for you, the money or the legacy?
The main thing that's important is family.
Not just for Mayweather and Pacquiao.
Floyd turned the light on and it changed my life.
But for those who love them.
Manny's like a son to me. I never had a child in my life, but if I did have one, he's the closest thing to it.
This will be a fight the whole world has been waiting to see.
This is one in a lifetime.
I never wanted to win a fight so bad in my life. It's been a long road, but we're here now.
In Las Vegas, a city that measures winnings with dollar signs. Everyone wants a piece of what promises to be the most lucrative fight in history.
Let's rock.
Oh, everybody's talking about Mayweather. Everybody.
I've got to go with Team Money Mayweather. Let's go with Pacquiao.
We're actually printing day and night. This is definitely the largest fight we've ever had here.
Really?
But it's the number of people that are going to be in the area or on the strip.
Everybody's talking about it. If you're not a boxing fan, you know this fight's coming.
In my head, I'm thinking Mayweather. In my heart, I'm thinking Pacquiao.
Let's rock.
It's gonna be on par with the World Series, Super Bowl. We have plenty of merchandise. All the hotels sold out. All the different shows, the food, the clothes. Those are the type of things that I bring to the table.
It's going to be very moneylicious in this building.
If the city is awash in an atmosphere of festive anticipation, it's in stark contrast to the mood at the Mayweather Boxing Club.
Let's rock.
Always focus. No matter what's going on, always focus.
This hasn't been the typical kind of training camp. There have been fewer diversions and an even sharper focus.
People say that Floyd is being different, but they actually don't know what's going through his head. You know, he's preparing mentally for the fight. He has to do what's best for him.
In keeping with his own directive, Floyd has opted out of the festivities that usually mark the end of camp. No pre-fight gala, no barbecue.
We were going to do the appreciation party. We had something very big planned, and he said, I don't want it. I don't want it because I'm focused. You know, this is the biggest fight of my life.
dealing with the whole thing is just too much. You know, they want him to meet and greet, talking to 300 people, so he want to kill that whole part of it. You know, it's too much energy burning.
I think he understands the magnitude of this fight. I think he wants to go out and prove to everyone that he is the best and no one can take that from him.
This is not like a normal fight. It's a different type of pressure. Now, it's a different world.
No joke. Patience wins the fights, man. Smart, right.
Another difference in this camp has been the presence of five-time world champion Zab Judah, a training partner who can emulate Manny Pacquiao's speed and unorthodox southpaw style.
I brought Zab in, even though we may not box every day. You know, I like to be surrounded by world champions. Zab is in the gym now, pushing me, making me think.
We just heard of this boy. We just heard of him. He just came on the scene.
And that's what I need for a guy like Manny.
He's looking great. His hand speed is looking good. He's aggressive. I would love to see him excel in this opportunity.
If Floyd respects Judah, it's because they were once opponents. Nobody knows a fighter like a man he has fought. In the case of Mayweather and Pacquiao, even more so the men who fought them both.
The build-up for this fight is what makes this the biggest fight, you know, that the sport has ever seen. You know, we both have faced, you know, a lot of the same fighters, and we both have beat the same fighters.
The boxing show, Golpe a Golpe, is filmed in Mexico City. Among the reasons for its popularity is its star panelist. At 41, Juan Manuel Marquez has won 7 titles in 5 weight classes. What's more, he may rank as the world's foremost expert on fighting Manny Pacquiao.
I fought with Pacquiao 4 fights. I know him.
After 12 great featherweight rounds, the bout is a draw.
The first 3 fights ended in a draw and 2 wins for Pacquiao.
Pacquiao is a great fighter, has a great speed.
And then in 2012, in their 4th match, a seismic shift in the sport's balance of power occurred. It was a knockout that no one saw coming.
When I saw Pacquiao in the floor, I feel very happy. People said, a locking punch. I don't think so.
Subtext quickly became context, as Marquez also had history with Mayweather, dating back to 2009.
Mayweather has a great defense, long arms. He's very smart.
The occasion was Mayweather's return after 2 years away from the ring. Time off had done nothing to disrupt his timing, as his defensive skills and counterpunching earned him a lopsided unanimous decision. And a new post-fight challenge.
Shane Mosley is one hell of a fighter. I'm not scared of Shane Mosley. I'm not scared of no fight.
We just want to get it on, that's all. I mean, the fans want to see a great fight. Me and Manny Mayweather, let's get this on.
Shane Mosley, now retired and training his son Shane Jr., won belts in 3 divisions. He was a bigger and more natural welterweight than Mayweather, and in 2010, he was next in line to take on the undefeated champ.
So I felt that I had the advantage on Floyd. I was very certain that I can hit him with good shots, and I thought that could be the difference. I caught him when he thought that he was out the way. I kind of slide in, veteran move. And caught him right on the button. I rocked him. Yeah, he was surprised. And I was like, wow, this is my chance. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna knock him out. I just couldn't.
The shot was perhaps the hardest punch Mayweather has ever taken. If that moment was a test, Floyd passed in epic fashion. Not just surviving, but winning each remaining round.
He made the adjustment. He was able to capitalize. After that, the fight was over. Mayweather did what he was supposed to do as a champion to win.
The following year, 2011, saw Mosley take on Manny Pacquiao for the WBO welterweight championship.
Manny Pacquiao throws a lot of punches, and he comes in at different times, and he tries to surprise you with different shots. I underestimated the power from Manny, and you know, I got knocked down.
There's a left hand, and it drops Mosley.
I couldn't believe, I was shocked to surprise the punching power that he possessed.
He would rise, but never really recover, losing another unanimous decision.
He was very fast. He's going to fight hard. He's going to give you everything. He's a real warrior. He's a real fighter.
Manny Pacquiao.
To the Floyd Mayweather fight, we were both undefeated. None of us experienced what it was like to lose.
Today, he owns the Hatton Boxing Academy in Manchester. But in 2007, Ricky Hatton was a 43-0 British sensation, whose fans crossed the Atlantic and descended upon the MGM by the tens of thousands.
When I was fighting a genius, you know, a boxing artist, I was getting more and more frustrated. Lose your cool against Floyd Mayweather, what you do is you get knocked out.
Evidence of Mayweather's artistry came in the 10th round with a beautifully timed check hook. It was Hatton's first loss. Still, 2 years later, on the eve of his fight with Pacquiao, fans were asking, if Floyd knocked him out, what would Manny do?
I got to Vegas 8 weeks before the fight. It was a little bit different to the Floyd Mayweather fight. I mean, I didn't have to put up with the mouth. I'll always live by the sword and die for the sword. I mean, I don't go for points, I go for knockout. And when you fight like I do against somebody as destructive a puncher as Manny Pacquiao, there's always a good chance you could walk onto shots like I did.
Pacquiao knocked him down twice in the first round, but the coup de grace came in the second.
And obviously, the finishing shot was probably one of the most brutal one-punch knockouts you're going to see. It was the start of my depression, I think, a little bit. You know, I suffered badly from depression after that fight. It was that hard to take it. If anyone's got the style to beat Floyd, Manny has, you know, my experience of being in there with them both. But I just give it Floyd by the narrowest of margins. I think Floyd will just find a way.
Mayweather has the style to win this fight. Pacquiao for this fight is dangerous, but right now I think Pacquiao, he remembered my right hand.
Floyd has a better IQ of the fight game, but Manny's a harder fighter. We're going to see what Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather is made of.
Ayana.
Yes?
You have lunch money?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not worried at all for this fight. Manny Pacquiao is just a fighter. And I think my dad's gonna knock Pacquiao out.
Ayana Mayweather's belief in her father never wavers. After all, just a month shy of her 15th birthday, she's never seen him lose. Ayana's mother, Melissa, met Floyd shortly after he moved to Las Vegas. The 19 years since have afforded her a unique perspective.
When I met Floyd, I was 16. It was funny because he lied and told me his name was something else when I first met him. When he introduced himself to me, he said his name was Shahid. My name is Shahid. I'm like, okay, Shahid. About a week later, he calls me. He was like, "This is Floyd. I met you in the club." I said, "I met a guy named Shaheed." He said, "I was just trying to see if you were paying attention." So he got me. I was paying attention.
I think that we motivate him. Can't miss my dad train.
It's crazy to know that I got to see so much of this. I don't feel like he has anything to prove. With De La Hoya, with Shane Mosley, it's like everybody you put before him is like, "Oh, this is gonna be the fight of, it's gonna be the hardest fight he's ever faced." You know, it's the same thing every time. He's just gonna be like, "I told you, I told you."
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Love you too, babe.
Though the pre-fight parties were canceled, it wasn't for lack of confidence. Arrangements for the post-fight victory celebration are already underway. Today, 150 bottles of champagne arrive at the Mayweather mansion, courtesy of recording artist Rick Ross.
He don't drink at all. He spent millions in a nightclub over the years just on alcohol to see his friends and family have a good time. Fight night, May 2nd, everybody receives a bottle in their hand when they walk in the house. We gonna pop these bottles, and Manny Pacquiao gonna be popped too.
So,
Honda.
right here, really?
Huh?
You gotta stick all that shit right here.
I didn't know how to do that, Jeff. I had to go lie to you.
You got to. You gotta stick all that right here.
All right. After I put all the bottles in there by myself, Floyd comes and thinks that the bottles should be facing the outside of the wine cellar.
You do like that, you turn the thing around.
Floyd is a perfectionist. It's his show, so we're gonna make everything the way you want it, you know.
Though the fight's only days away, the sparring has intensified. While most camps typically taper off, Floyd is still drawing blood.
Let's go. Clean up that DNA. Come on, get the towel. Get the towel quick. I gotta wipe the blood off.
Yeah. See this? You got blood on my shirt. I was just watching.
Champ don't take long breaks. He don't take long breaks.
After sparring, Floyd's workout continues. At 38, Mayweather understands age as another opponent, to be acknowledged, respected, and finally overcome.
God, 2 more fights and I'm finished.
Are you tired of people talking about what this fight means to your legacy? Or do you think it's...
I'm just tired of doing interviews, period. I really don't even want to do this interview. You know, I think it's like 5 in the morning, you know. I've done so many interviews. It's just the same questions over and over and over again. And people saying, well, Floyd is not trash talking. It's crazy. Because 1 minute, you know, when I'm talking trash and I'm very outspoken, and I'm showing a lot of personality. You know, people like, oh, he's cocky, he's arrogant, he's this, he's that. Then when I don't do it, then they're upset and say, you know, that's the Floyd that we want. So I just think it's like, damn if he do, damn if he don't.
He's been different this time around. Perhaps it's age, or the realization that fame causes its own form of fatigue. More than that, though, is a man coming to terms with his own athletic mortality. Less than 2 weeks after the fight was announced, Floyd sent a letter to each member of his camp containing the following excerpts. Team, I want to be clear. I appreciate all of you. I want the best for everyone. But I only have 2 more fights in my career. I can no longer be everyone's savior or problem solver. There is a beginning and an end. Sincerely, Floyd Mayweather.
Won't somebody tell me, answer if you can. I want someone to tell me, what is the soul of a man?
Perhaps it had to end like this. If Mayweather and Pacquiao were defined by each other, now each has the chance to define himself.
No matter how you cut it, slice it, and dice it, it's only one name that counts, and that's Mayweather.
Sports are metaphors for combat, but boxing is without metaphor. Boxing is combat. Some endeavors reveal character. Boxing reveals something deeper.
When you go to war, you're gonna get hit. It's just how you react after you get hit. I keep fighting.
One man fights because it's in his blood.
Yeah, good work, baby.
For the other, it was a means to escape crushing poverty.
You know, I started from nothing and now I have something.
I've traveled different countries, traveled in this land. Haven't found one to tell me what is the soul.
The places they've been.
Let's go.
The trials they've endured. It's the sum of a man.
I'm a winner. I know how to win, and no matter how.
The soul of a fighter.
When he does the last prayer and he comes up from that prayer, and I know he's ready to fight.
With that right hand. I do everything better than every boxer. Everything.
A fighter's story is that of the men he's fought. But now they fight each other.
All work is what? I'm all right. I'm undefeated. I'm the best.
This is it, you know. It's gonna be fun.
Everybody look good in the gym. I look good under the lights when it counts.
Now they seek not to make metaphor, but history. Don't miss Mayweather versus Pacquiao, Saturday, May 2nd, live on pay-per-view.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food? I don't know, probably pizza. You like pizza? What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
My favorite food, pizza too. Then I guess we got something in common.
What is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
My favorite Ninja Turtle? What turtle wears green?
They're all wearing green because they're turtles.
Okay, I like the one that wear the green, the money turtle.
Floyd's the money turtle.